another CCi Live.
Hello to Guildhall Square and welcome to this week's CCi Live. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Umbi. I hope you're all sitting very comfortably as this week we have a very busy show for you.
That's right. Coming up on today's show, our reporter in the field, Charlie Jackson, has ventured into the wonderful world of long-distance running at the Great South Run. Plus, we have a special guest who ran the 10-mile event.
We speak to the guys in charge of the university's very own computer-animated motion picture, Stina and the Wolf. And Robert Knox tells us why you should check out his exhibition, We Met Them in the Woods in Southsea.
And there's more. As autumn is well underway, the CCi Live team have put together a definitive list of traditional activities to do in the autumn. And finally, Jasmine from the fashion department is going to pop down and give us the lowdown on what to wear for this coming winter.
That is a lot. Anyway, time for the news. It's over to you, Matt.
Thank you, Umbi. Hello, I'm Matt Eldridge and this is the CCi News for this week. I hope you attended and enjoyed last week's fireworks display at Gunwolf Quays. The event took place last Friday and delighted a large, excited crowd of all ages. Reports were made that thousands attended the event, which saw performances from the Three Bells and Butcher's 8, as well as dance shows from the Neptune Girls and Street Falls DC. The event, which was completely free, lit up the sky around the Spinnaker Tower and was rhythmically set off to a variety of popular music. If you missed them, then check out the video on www.portsmouth.com/news. On Thursday the 15th, elections are taking place across each local area to elect a new police and crime commissioner. The elected commissioner will serve for 3.5 years before another election takes place. The commissioner has a number of responsibilities. This includes maintaining the relationship between the police and the public. This is done by having meetings with the public to listen to their views regarding policing. Also producing a police and crime plan to set out local policing priorities, which includes how the budget will be spent. Furthermore, their role incorporates appointing and dismissing chief constables if needed. There are 6 candidates for the Hampshire County Commissioner job. There are representatives from all major political parties, as well as some independent parties. For more information on the election and your local candidates, visit www.choosemypcc.org.uk. Portsmouth has been voted the joint top modern university in the UK, as well as in the top 400 worldwide. This is according to the Times Higher Education World Rankings, published in early October. The rise in the rankings has been attributed to the university's continuing investment into research and because of the researchers' building influence on their peers. With nearly 80% of the research produced by the university being internationally recognised, it's easy to see why. The report, as well as citing Portsmouth as joint top of the post-1992 universities, has also included it into the top 25 mainstream universities in the UK for student satisfaction. In other news, White Link have announced that they have been cutting overnight sailings from Portsmouth to the Isle of Wight. The overnight ferries that have been cut include Portsmouth to Ryde and Portsmouth to Fishbourne. This is due to the claim made by White Link that on many of these overnight trips, staff outnumbered passengers. The workers from the overnight ferries will be offered redundancies to help absorb the losses. This was also reported to have been done to help create a new sustainable timetable, with the firm still offering over 50,000 sailings a year. This Sunday is Remembrance Sunday in the UK, which commemorates Armistice Day. This is the day that hostilities ended in the First World War on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. It has since then come to celebrate all of Britain's servicemen and women who fought and died in conflict since then. Television and broadcasting students from the University of Portsmouth will be directly involved in broadcasting the event that is expected to reach an audience of up to 5,000. Here is a short video showcasing Portsmouth's involvement in the day.
Remembrance Sunday is taking place on the 11th of November in the United Kingdom and all over the world in the Commonwealth countries. On the 11th hour of the day, there will be 2-minute silence taking place to remember those men and women who gave their lives for the peace and freedom we enjoy today. Portsmouth was a naval port during both the wars. The city has a big connection with the Remembrance Sunday and has a big service which takes place at Guildhall Square. The parade begins at 10:30 a.m. and will see a number of parading military personnel. The service begins at 10:50 a.m. and a gun from HMS Nelson will be fired at 11 a.m. to begin the 2-minute silence.
Well, that's all the news for this week. Have a pleasant weekend. Back to Umbi and Natalie.
Thanks for that, Matt. As you can see, we're wearing our poppies, so make sure you get yours before Sunday.
It's for a great cause, as is the Great South Run. Did you catch any of it the other week?
Do you know what? I didn't. Unfortunately, I was all tucked up in bed. It's far too early for me.
Yeah, up all night studying, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Well, lucky for you, Charlie woke up to check out the Great South Run and get up close and personal with some of the runners.
Hello and welcome to the Great South Run 2012. We're here on Portsmouth Beach. Behind me, as you can see, is the start line. Let's go check it out. Guys, first year or second year?
Second year for me.
First ever time for me.
This is my first year.
First year?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
It's my second time,
Second time?
so I only did last year.
Okay.
Third year.
Third year?
Yeah.
So you got a bit of experience.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
What are you looking for time-wise?
About 1 hour 20.
So I'm planning on doing about 1 hour and 25 this year.
Well, it's not all about the time though, is it?
Yeah.
You think it's all about the time?
No, I'm going for a PB, so for me.
Okay, what are you aiming for today then?
Maybe like 118-ish.
Hoping to get 4 minutes off my last PB.
And what was that?
That was 119.
119?
So trying to go 115.
Anywhere close to 70 minutes would be good, I think, today.
Yeah. And yourselves?
Yeah, around about that would be good.
So you're all trying to stay together whilst you're out there?
1 hour 30 for me, I
1 hour 30 for you. Oh no, it's still a very good achievement. Have you been training around Portsmouth, or are you?
Yeah, well, I live just not very far away, so fairly familiar with this route.
We're from Southampton, actually. I shouldn't
Oh,
say that
okay.
too loud around here. But no, I've been training quite a bit. I mean, we're both fit people, so.
I run for Gosport Road Runner, so I do a lot of my training over
Oh,
there.
I see. Right, okay. And I'm guessing 10 miles is kind of okay for you.
Yeah, I'm usually more like long distance marathons.
So whereabouts are you actually
I'm
from?
actually from Bournemouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Bournemouth.
so I've just been running down like the beachfront there, sort of thing, trying to get used to it. So this is quite flat, like Bournemouth, so
Yeah.
it should be all right.
Not too uphill, which is quite good. Here to spectate today. Who's running for you?
Our daughter.
Your
She's running
daughter.
for the NSPCC.
I'm doing sponsorship from Macmillan Nurses.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
Willpower. It just gets children involved in sports that are in wheelchairs.
I'm running for cancer research.
She's never run in her life
Never?
anything before, no.
Oh,
and in
blimey.
fact, we're a bit concerned about her because she's really unsporting.
No, I don't mind the rain at all.
Okay, bring it on then.
Yeah, the rain's not a problem, it's just the wind in the last couple. That's the hard
Yeah.
bit.
I think she'll make it, even if she has to walk, but
Yes, yeah.
we might be here sometime.
This year, the Great South Run attracted 25,000 runners from 45 different countries, which is the largest number of participants to have taken part in the 10-mile event, which is the most popular in Europe. Dame Kelly Holmes was the honorary starter for the event, as the runners set off in 3 different waves to tackle the course. The route takes in the iconic sites of Portsmouth Historic Dockyard, Portsmouth Cathedral, Spinnaker Tower and the HMS Victory. Every year the event attracts a variety of athletes, celebrities and runners, raising money for good causes, with over £30 million being raised for charity over the years. Stephen Mokoko of South Africa won the men's event in a time of 46 minutes and 40 seconds. In the women's race, Jo Pavey of Great Britain regained the title that she had won 6 years ago in a time of 53 minutes and 1 second.
Watching that has really worn me out. A big well done to everyone that took part.
And we actually have someone who took part in the event with us now. Hello and welcome, Richard.
Hi.
First, Richard, well done on running the race.
Yes, congratulations.
We're very proud of you. Now, tell me, how did you train?
Well, I trained for maybe 2 or 3 months beforehand, and I was running 5 times a week, 4 or 5 times a week. I tried to do one nearly 10 miles out of that once a week, and then the rest of it I do shorter ones, and then I do like a few sprints throughout them.
Wow. Oh, goodness, that's fantastic. Was it your first time doing the race this year? Or?
No, I've done the Great South Run the year before as well, so I kind of knew what it was about and I knew what to expect a bit more.
Any improvements from last year?
Yeah, I was 4 minutes faster than the year before. So
And how long did it take you last year?
it took me an hour 19 last year and an hour 15 this year.
Wow.
Oh, an hour 15, that's
really good.
fantastic time. Well done. You should be so proud of yourself.
So which charity did you run for?
I did it for Children with Cancer UK this year and the Alzheimer's Society last year.
Oh, wow. And how much money have you raised?
Well, I'm still collecting at the moment and I've got over £100 so far.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well done. Can people still donate?
Yeah, they can still donate. I've got a Just Giving profile, or they could just see me in person.
Yeah, and you'll just be around the university and people can just hand money to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, well done for running the race.
Tell us, did the cold affect you this year? Did it
yeah, it was well, it was all right after about half a mile, but on the start line it was very cold.
Yeah. Take us through sort of how you were feeling throughout the race. So sort of the beginning, were you?
Well, the start was there's a lot of excitement. There's so many people. There's like 25,000 people this year.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot.
And then as you go through the race, the crowds really keep you going. When you get about 3/4 of the way through, it thins out a bit, but then it picks up right at the end, just when you need it most. And then just such a good feeling to finish.
Now, Richard, this is probably the most important question about any of the great runs. Did you wear a costume? And was it a silly costume?
No, I didn't wear a costume,
Richard.
Unfortunately.
Do you think you might wear one next time?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
If we sponsor you enough,
you'll
you'll run in a chicken suit, or?
Yeah, if I get enough money for it, I will.
So, what do you think are mine and Umbi's chances of running the race?
Yeah.
Do you think we
could
could do
go for
it?
it? Just enter it. Yeah.
We could do
Go
it.
for it.
I think maybe I'd be a little bit better than you would. You're a bit too sort of tall. Catch the wind.
Are you kidding? I could do the great run in 3 strides.
3 strides.
Yeah, look at me. I'm really tall.
Okay. Anyway,
and dressed as a chicken.
And dressed as a chicken. We'll all go as chickens.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go as a chicken. I'm not going to go as a chicken.
All right. Well, yeah, it was great of you to come on. I mean,
yes, thanks
and still great for you to run the race as well.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
So, Natalie, what do you think about my moustache?
You've not really got a lot going up there, Umbi, have you?
No, of course, you're right. You're growing a much better one than I am.
Well, why don't you tell us why you've got this moustache on then?
Oh, you know I love you. This month, it's Movember, when men like me from all over the world grow a moustache for the full 30 days of the month. Movember is all about raising awareness for men's health, such as prostate cancer, testicular cancer, but to have fun while doing it.
See, now I've heard about this, but there are rules, right?
Yes, there are rules. First of all, you have to start on the 1st of November. Now, I know today's the 9th, but it's just not too late to get involved. Just don't shave. The moustache must not be part of any sideburns. This is obviously a beard, and it can't be attached to a chin either, as that's a goatee.
Now, you realise that I'm your Mo sister, don't you?
No, what's a Mo sister?
Well, the man growing the moustache is the Mo bro. He must conduct himself like a true gentleman and groom his moustache. And I'm a Mo sister, a woman who loves a Mo, and I'm dedicated to supporting my Mo bro through their moustache growing journey. Basically, Umbi, you are a walking, talking billboard for the next 30 days, and through your actions and your words, you can raise awareness of men's health.
I can't go to wait and meet my fellow Mo bros and sisters. If you want to make a donation to the Movember cause, visit www.uk.movember.com/donate. The charity has raised over £180 million worldwide since 2004.
That is an unbelievable amount of money. Imagine what you could do with all of that.
You could probably start your own Avatar film or something like that.
See, you know, it's funny you should say that. Did you know, Umbi, that there is a motion picture film being created in this very building as we speak?
You know, I had seen posters around, but I don't really know much about it. What can you tell?
Well, let's find out more about it then. The crew went to speak to some of the staff and students that are taking part in the creation of this motion picture film.
This project started in 2010, where it was a short film conceived somewhat like Peter and the Wolf, to be an animated project that's scored to a piece of classical music. And since then it's developed into a full-length motion capture feature film. A screenplay was developed about a year and a half ago, where we got the university involved and thought it'd be a really good student project.
Well, the whole reason we set the Steiner and the Wolf project up under the auspice of Foam Digital is to give students just that experience, to give them that experience of working on an industry production before they graduate, using the tools that industry use in the pipeline and making sure they've got that experience on their belt before they graduate.
Personally, I've managed to get a bunch more experience in areas that weren't particularly covered by my course. I managed to learn different project management techniques and be able to apply them in a kind of sandbox, really, instead of having to start something up myself, which could have gone wrong. It gives us a safe area to kind of play around with different management techniques and see what works and what doesn't. We've had a lot of positive feedback from industry, and we've had some people get placements based off of their work on Stina and the Wolf, particularly in mocap.
The latest news probably is that we've got an article coming out in 3D Artist next month, which is, I believe, a 9-page article, which features a lot of student work and a lot of student feedback, which is very good. And it's a nice glossy, full colour feature, which is very good, because it promotes the university and also it promotes the work the students are doing. And it gives them a context of feeling like they're actually doing a professional project, which is nice.
I think 9 pages is a record for the length of a feature they've included. We also have a facial animation tutorial by Paul Charisse, who's the director on the film.
We're still currently recruiting, so we're sort of going through that stage of getting a mass number of people and trying to fill them out into things. Really the main requirement is to want to learn and to want to do something. We don't want anyone that we're going to have to fight with just to get work out of. But first years can join and we can teach them, or third years graduates can join. Anyone that wants to get involved with the project, we have no issue with teaching them because it's evolving with students.
Stina and the Wolf there.
Absolutely
unbelievable.
Fantastic. What about that, hey?
And people that we know in this building.
It makes me feel so proud, does it not?
Who's your favourite animated character?
I like Rapunzel from Tangled.
Tangled? Oh, I like Flynn Rider from Tangled, the dashing Flynn Rider. You know, people say I look like him.
No, because he's actually attractive, so... If you want to get involved with the making of Stina and the Wolf, then no matter what your level of skill, even if you don't have any experience in animation, they want you. If you are enthusiastic and motivated, then don't hesitate to get in contact.
That's right. To find out more, go to www.stinaandthewolf.com.
Moving on. Artist Robert Knox, a graduate from University of Portsmouth, has been a busy chap and has his very own exhibition in Southsea. This is why you should check him out.
I've always loved art, and from an early age, from throughout school, it's always been something that I've had a passion for and realised it's something that I'm, have, I suppose, a gift or a talent, depending on how you want to describe it, an ability to draw. So it's something I just continue to do throughout my life and just enjoy doing. I've always had an interest in anthropomorphia, which is basically attributing human behaviour onto animals. So they're creating animals playing musical instruments, behaving like humans, is something that I've always found an inspiration from. It's always from college, I think, really, just something that I enjoyed doing. I could use my imagination and bring things to life that would all make a reality that wasn't a normal reality. It was just my imagination at play. And then recently I've been going for long walks in the countryside and just my imagination at play. What happens if you bumped into a bunch of animals playing musical instruments in the wood? But yeah, that's just my idea of fun, really. So yeah. The materials for this, found cardboard, reclaimed cardboard. But that's only something since I've used in the past year. Before that it used to be canvas. But I found this was a cheaper material and less and more forgiving if you damaged it, it wasn't so obvious. The cardboard pieces are painted in white emulsion. Some of them are painted in white acrylic. But I realised that if I painted in white emulsion and went over a fine line of pen, which I do for the black detail, it dries up the pen. So I realised I needed to use different paint, and I started using system-free acrylic paint. And that allowed me to use fine line pens without destroying all the pens every 5 seconds. So it's my second solo show since leaving university, and it's proved beneficial and a good experience. I recommend it to anybody who can. So yeah.
Wow, a great collection of unique pieces of art there. Which was your favourite, Umbi?
I like the rat with the accordion. Yeah, what about you?
I really like the squirrel with the little flute.
Oh, yeah.
Very cute.
And you can see some of his work right now and find out more about his upcoming exhibitions at www.robertknox.tk.
Here at CCi Live, we are always on the hunt to show off your work. Whether you are an artist like Robert or have any type of creative work, then get in contact now. All you have to do is email ccitv@port.ac.uk and tell us what you would like to have screened.
Now it's time for something completely different. Autumn is well and truly underway, and with the days getting shorter and the weather getting colder, a lot of people might think that there isn't much to do.
But don't worry, the guys here at CCi Live have put together the definitive list of how to make the most of autumn. Enjoy.
Autumn is a season filled with change, becoming a canvas of beauty and vibrant colour. This is due to the days becoming shorter, reducing the leaves' ability to photosynthesize. The colour of the leaves in autumn is actually their true colour. We only perceive them as green throughout the rest of the year because they are full of chlorophyll.
First on our list of activities is one of our nation's favourite autumn pastimes, fruit picking. There are many fruits that are ready to be harvested, including blackberries, elderberries and Cox apples. Its rich, intense and aromatic flavour makes the Cox apple the perfect ingredient for warm autumn puddings. After you've eaten all of her apples, why not give back to Mother Nature and plant a tree? Autumn is one of the best times of the year to plant a tree, as the cooler temperature helps it to flourish in its early life. Remember to look after your sapling and give it everything it needs so that it develops into a mighty tree. Many birds travel south to the UK from the colder climates for the winter. Keep your eyes peeled for these winter arrivals, such as the Scandinavian Berwick swan, redwings and fieldfares. Autumn is one of the most beautiful times of the year, with the changing colour of leaves in transition from one season to another. So make sure you enjoy it. Leaf fights are a great way to enjoy nature in a competitive yet painless way with your friends. Or, if you find yourself alone, why not make yourself a leaf angel? Just another great way to enjoy leaves. But if getting muddy isn't your thing, then why not get your camera out and capture the beauty for your own collection? Or put your sketching skills to the test and draw a peaceful picture of the landscape. Another leisurely way to spend your autumn days is to go for some nice long walks. We are blessed to live in a country with many public footpaths with picturesque views, so we suggest that you make the most of these, especially at this lovely time of the year.
Despite the days becoming shorter and the nights drawing in, this is a beautiful time of year. But don't just take our word for it. Wrap up warm, grab a hot drink, and experience the beauty for yourself.
So what are you guys going to do first? Plant a tree or have a hot drink? For me, it's a definite hot drink, as it's far too chilly out there these days. Winter tends to be a bit daunting, the dilemma of wanting to look good, but also to keep warm. Luckily for me, I know someone who can help with this predicament. I have a very, very special guest from the Fashion and Textile Design course to give us all some key advice on what to wear this winter. Jasmine, can I welcome you? How are you this morning?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Tell us a little bit about your story, about who you are.
Well, I'm do fashion and textiles, and I'm in my last year, and I'm looking into going to visual merchandising or public relations.
Oh, brilliant. Right, well, do you want to start off by explaining what you've got here for us?
Well, this is what I call the Gothic trend, and we have like our typical dark colours. So we've got this lovely teal blouse, and in here you can see lovely detailing of laser cutting here. And it's really cool because it just has like a few little holes and it gives that lovely peekaboo effect. So you're not revealing everything.
A little bit of a cheeky,
yeah,
I got you.
It's really nice. And like again with the collars and stuff, it's just like a lovely little detail. We've got a lovely lace skirt here. And I think every girl has a bit of lace in their cupboard, so it's perfect. And again, you can team it up with literally anything. You can team it up with a little vest and go a bit grunge for the day, or even make it look nice and pretty and elegant with maybe just like a pretty white t-shirt, which is good. Another key thing at the moment is crucifixes. If you've got a cross on something, it's perfect for this season. So you can have necklaces, rings, earrings, anything like that. Even nails, like crosses on nails, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Nail art at the moment is massive, so you
Really?
can have anything on there, and it goes perfect with all the trends as well. Like a bit with like another trend is the berry trend and like reds.
Oh,
so
I'm
it's
so
perfect.
in today.
And again, like makeup is perfect to team it up with for the outfit. Like red lipstick, red nails.
I like red
it goes great.
It
Yeah.
just completes the look. I
Yeah,
imagine.
it really does, and it makes it look really elegant and nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I love it.
Do you want to explain to us a little bit about what we've got on the table here?
Well, these are my favourite shoes.
Oh my goodness. I reckon
And
they
they're
could do
quite
some
vicious.
damage.
Yeah. Studs are going to be huge this season, and it's perfect because you can literally buy some studs from anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And it's nice and easy to do, nice and quick, and you can pop it onto a bag, maybe a belt, literally anything, which is really good.
Did you do the studs on those?
No,
as well?
no.
Oh, I was going to say.
It would have taken me far too long. But I have like done it on like gloves, belts, like stuff like that. It's amazing.
Brilliant. What about these gloves you've got down here? Are they in the berry
Again,
trend?
yes, this is in the berry trend. And another trend is the leather trend. Leather's going to be huge this season.
Really?
And you can have gloves, again, a belt, bag, anything. Boots even. Like at the moment, I've seen like leather jackets around, and they've got these lovely berry colours. Like I've seen an oxblood leather jacket.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's all over the high street, and they're not. It's cheap. It's it's a great staple piece to have in your wardrobe. Really nice.
Cool. Is there an easier way to pull off a fashionable look?
Oh, most definitely. Like a lot of people think that you have to go to the high street and buy something, but really you can just go out and make it yourself. Like another trend is a space age theme, and you've got the sci-fi sweaters, the galaxy leggings.
Brilliant.
And it's really great to just do it yourself. You can do tie-dye, bleach materials.
Tie-dye.
Yeah,
Oh, I love tie-dye
it's so good, and also it's cheap, it's effective, it's really quick to do, and a lot of people like kind of forget about it. They kind of just like buy stuff off the high street, and it's unique. No one else is going to have it, so it's a great thing to do this season.
How could I make a cheaper alternative?
Cheaper alternative. Every girl, again, has jewellery in their cupboards. So the best thing is just layer on the jewellery, make it look good. Again, just like make sure you feel comfortable with it. And as long as it all fits together, it's perfect. It's really
fantastic.
good.
What would be one of your favourite trends?
I'd have to say the jewellery box trend. Like I love like everything being shimmering and like all shiny
bit of
and
a
stuff.
magpie.
Definitely, Magpie's Haven.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that's another trend which is coming in at the moment. And again, loads of necklaces, just layer it all up. It looks brilliant.
Oh, that's
great.
fantastic. So you said about sort of was it razor?
Laser cutting
laser
here.
cut. So what kind of other things? Sort of like you got the lace, you got the laser cut. What kind of other things that really make an outfit?
I would say for this autumn winter, like layers would be a key point.
Yeah.
Like you've got your cardigans, you've got your jumpers, you've got your tights. Over the knee socks is great for that as well. Yeah, it's so warm as well, and like it's so easy to do. And of course the boyfriend jacket, the boyfriend coat is amazing.
Nice and snuggly and warm.
Yeah, lovely and cozy. And again, you can just pop a belt in between and like nip it in at the waist, and it's perfect.
That's absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in,
you.
Jasmine. Thank you. It's given me and my wardrobe an awful lot to think about. Time is against us, but CCi Live will be back once again next week. In the meantime, check out and like our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/CCi Channel. Plus, you can follow us on Twitter at CC_live. Oh, Umbi, where did you come from?
I was just off grooming my moustache. Yeah, told you I could grow on. Yeah, I'm manly. Anyway, it's bye from me.
And it's bye from me.
And we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.